YouTube automation as we know it is officially dead. And I don't just say that to be dramatic, it's just a realistic fact for those looking to get started with faceless YouTube channels. Only one short year ago, hardly anyone knew what YouTube automation was, let alone how to do it. Back then, you could throw together free stock footage clips or even cat compilation videos from any other channel you found and potentially start making some serious money. No having to be on camera or even creating the videos yourself, which made scaling on YouTube much faster and easier. People could upload high-quality videos daily rather than weekly, making their channels grow even faster. Eventually, they could outsource the work if they weren't already in the beginning to make their channel growth even more automated, hence the name YouTube automation, which to be honest never made any sense to me. I mean, there's no automation involved, just hiring people to do the work for you, which is basically like any other business. It's not like restaurant owners call it restaurant automation.
And we absolutely don't.
Anyways, fast forward to 2023 and the explosion of AI changed everything.
Today, in the future of everything, you know when we don't know something and we say, oh, I'll just Google it. It's something that we say every day on the regular. And recently I was on a college campus and heard some students say, oh, I'll just GPT it. Yeah, you know where this is going.
We can see the true potential of AI as a collaborator.
We are in the middle of an AI
shift with AI is as big as they come.
Personalized and private AI
using our AI platform, all using text AI over and over.
Now you can get ChatGPT to write video scripts, descriptions, and even create your thumbnails. You also have tools like Pictory that can turn those scripts into videos automatically. And what's even more crazy is that there are human-sounding voices in tools like 11 Labs that can turn your scripts into perfect voiceovers in a matter of minutes. I mean, in the last month alone, Pictory and 11 Labs have started working together so you can create the entire video and voiceover directly from your script, making the entire process even faster and easier.
Do you know that Amsterdam has more canals than Venice? A red light district that's both fascinating and controversial.
And there you have it. YouTube automation, for the first time since some random bedroom marketer came up with the term, is actually automated. It has never been easier for someone to create a YouTube channel with high quality videos. Even as a beginner, literally anyone can now become a YouTuber. And here lies the paradox. AI has reduced the barrier to entry, flooding the platform with good content. We can argue about how good that content really is in another video, but the point is, for now, it's removed what once stopped people from starting a YouTube channel in the first place. English speakers previously had an advantage here, as they could write the scripts themselves and even record the voiceovers themselves. They would also be more likely to have their videos show in high CPM countries, so they would normally be making more money. But now AI has leveled the playing field, and in fact I would go as far as to say that it's actually flipped it the other way around. Teams in countries like India, who already had the skills, can use AI to target high CPM countries while benefiting from lower overhead costs, making them even more profitable and faster to jump on new channel opportunities. Of course, rapid changes bring with it new issues, like changes in YouTube's policies, which almost feel like they change every week right now. And for those working in the gray areas, this can be very problematic. They are expecting better and better quality for monetization qualification. The barrier for making money on YouTube is both lower and higher than it's ever been before. So has AI actually killed YouTube automation? The short answer is obviously no, of course not, at least not yet. Some form of faceless YouTube channels will always be on the platform, but media and content consumption online is ever changing. Those who adapt can still win big, and there are still huge numbers of people making great money on the platform with faceless channels. The main way is with something called the first mover advantage. I found channels getting millions of views in their first month with videos mostly made by AI that are factually incorrect, and yet due to their lack of competition, they are still killing it. Take for example a channel called Top Exploration. At the time of recording this, their channel was only 2 months old and has over 11 million views, with many videos getting over 1 million views each. I also know for a fact that this channel got over 7 million views in the first month alone. Now, assuming they're getting an average RPM of around $5 per 1,000 views, then we can estimate they've made over $55,000 in ad revenue alone already, which is pretty impressive for a bunch of crappy quality videos with AI voices. The issue with the first mover strategy is it favors teams and more experienced individuals who can move quickly and have the budget to test many channels at the same time, not the beginner dabbling with their first channel. You're also going to get flooded with competition as others see it working and jump on board. I personally had this happen on a recent channel of mine, which caught me by complete surprise. I just wasn't fast enough to capitalize on the opportunity. You need to have freelancers in place first, or you'll be wasting precious time getting started. Once other people do jump in, this creates a flood of new channels, which starts driving up the need for better quality videos to start standing out from the crowd. This in turn drives up the cost per video, which could make niches unprofitable long term, meaning you may have to jump from one niche to the next in order to keep turning a profit, never really building a brand or doing what we would traditionally call a YouTuber. This method feels a little bit like trading or a form of arbitrage, where the early adopters make the most money and dump when the going gets tough. Personally, I feel branding and quality will play a big part in the future of YouTube automation. But for now, the promise of big returns on videos is what many love. It's the rush of gambling. You may lose time and money on some videos, but you could win big on others. The second route or method is creating a new sub-niche or angle in an already established space and slowly building out a brand with multiple revenue streams, which is something you can't always do with the first mover channels, as you don't have much choice over the up-and-coming ideas that are currently working. For most established YouTubers and channels, ad revenue is not their main source of income. It's an added bonus. They find other ways to leverage the views, which means they're not at the mercy of dropping ad revenue, and they have a more stable business. I've also noticed in my many years of doing and teaching YouTube automation that getting 100,000 monthly views on YouTube as a beginner is relatively easy, depending on the niche size of course, but getting millions of views is not easy. It takes experience or a little bit of luck. The good news is that when monetized in the right way, you can earn a good living off 100,000 monthly views. So as a beginner, you need to ask yourself what's more important, rolling the dice and competing for big fast cash, or building a channel to give you a stable monthly income. Personally, I love both methods, but it's the more stable one that has made me bulletproof online and give me the freedom and security to try those more risky opportunities. So yes, AI has made content creation even easier, but it has also made everyone from your mum to Joe in Mumbai your potential competition. The battles and big money currently being won are from the strategies being used, not the AI. These are just tools. You need to know how to find or create opportunities on YouTube first, and then leverage the technology to your advantage. With that said, if you would like to know more about building channels for profit, then check out the links in the video description. Thanks for watching, and until next time.